Boom!
Okay, that boom feels like a little much. You win every time.
It's dominant force.
Well, then maybe winning should feel like less of an event.
Every time feels like the first time. Boom!
Yo, y'all up for some doubles?
Hey, yo, look, no, I'm not good at this game.
Yeah, let's go. I'm always ready to take the basketball team down a peg.
Why you say that?
Okay.
Because, you know.
I don't. Do you?
Yeah, they think we walk around like we own the place.
Because everyone treats you like you do. Boom!
Yo, I told you I was bad at this game. Now I'm starting to live up to it. All right.
I don't act like that.
It's because you're new. You'll change.
Wait, you act like that, right?
Not yet, but apparently it's fate. But who am I to argue with fate?
Oh, come on, man.
Doing that.
Yes.
All right, look. Serious.
Big game coming up, boys. First game, right? You nervous?
Yeah. College is a new game. It's a big step, but my dad taught me to respect it.
Oh, Ellie, hey, we gotta get to practice.
Oh, that's because I was winning. You wanted to walk out like that?
What's your name?
Junior. Hey, what if we win this next game and me and you do something together?
And if you lose?
Then we don't.
Text me after your game.
So when's the wedding?
You was just scared to say so. Ellie.
Welcome everyone to our presentation of college basketball. We have what promises to be a great game ahead of us. We'll watch the Oklahoma Sooners in this one as they go up against the Michigan State Spartans. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight, we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
Here's Bailey. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Lambert. Fast break, here they come. Back to Junior, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And you guys, Junior being named as starter for this team right off the bat, did that catch you off guard, or did you see that coming?
Well, there isn't a doubt that Junior will be great eventually. There's an argument to be made that he should have been eased into big minutes, but Coach trusted the impact that Junior has on the floor from the get-go.
Pass to Lambert. Thompson. Good on the three-point shot.
Hey, it's plain and obvious that Thompson puts in time working on his shot. Grabs the ball there and sends it straight in. Boom.
Here's Conley. The three's up. The Sooners again can't hit.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And they're moving it up. That one goes. Count it.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Bailey. Conley. And here's Evans. RV covering. Left side Vincent. Barrett. The Sooners again can't hit.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Junior. Rebounded by Bailey. Over to the wing. Outside Barrett. Bailey. to Barrett. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Well, guys, this Oklahoma program still looking for their first national championship, although they did come close a few times.
Were the runners-up in 1947 and 1988. More recently made it to the semifinals in 2016 before falling to Villanova. Now, this team is improving and will continue to get their chance to win it all.
And the Sooners call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Outside Barrett. To stop the run. And he lays it in.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you can actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Hayward, guarded by Barrett. And they're pushing it up. Finished off the break.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
The Spartans leading. Outside, Hayward. Junior. The kick out to Hayward. Back to Junior. That's basket number 2, starting off 2 for 3.
And you know, the freshman from Newark, they call him Junior. He was a football player for a few years, but then switched to basketball his senior year in high school. Getting an invite to play with this program seems like a good switch for him.
Now here's Barrett. To the inside. Here's Conley. And he makes good on the layup.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Now the Spartans with it, and you see the talent that Junior already has. It makes you wonder why he didn't switch from football sooner.
And you can't ignore the strength that Junior shows on the court. The nuance of the game will just come with time, but this program sees something in him and feels he could be a blue chip prospect.
Oklahoma trailing. Norris with it. The layup missed. Junior high post. And that one's good.
Well, it's obvious that Junior is a tough kid. I mean, he sticks with the play even through the contact there.
So it's Oklahoma now. Outside Norris. Shot clock at 6. Michigan State grabs the miss.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying it. He's a bit raw, without question, but the coaching staff thinks he'll improve rapidly. The athleticism and skill, evident and obvious, just a matter of time before he smooths it out. You got to remember now, he only played 1 year in high school.
Junior outside. Pass to Weber. Outside, Mills. Webb, guarded by Barrett. Back to Webb. From the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim, and it goes in.
Love when Webb makes use of that mid-range game, showing how dangerous he can be from there.
Here's Davidson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Underwood up top. Davidson. He gets it to go from the corner. Now here's Mills. Jr. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Norris. Davidson on the wing. Offensive rebound. Long, no good.
You know, one common theme for the Spartans, the group is always unselfish, and they play hard and tough. And I think you've got to give a lot of credit to both the players and the coaching staffs. They kind of hold each other accountable.
This team puts the team before anything. You look at the players they've had, Draymond Green, Denzel Valentine, Magic Johnson. They are all great team players.
Junior, covered by Norris. Pass to Mills. Back to Junior. Good on the shot.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Oklahoma calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma. Here's Vincent. Pass to Evans. To the middle. Conley. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity for a three-point play. It's going to be on Junior.
And with how strong the program is, you know the Spartans have a couple of titles. Won it all in '79 and 2000. Honestly surprised they haven't come away with more with the success this school has had.
And the Spartans have been the runner-up once as well. That was back in 2009.
You know, what's really impressive is how often the Spartans get to the Final Four. I mean, 8 trips to that stage since 1999. And Michigan State gets in the tournament. More than likely, they're going to be around for a while, making a deep run.
And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Conley, covered by Junior. Pass to Evans. Rebound by the Spartans. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now here's Hayward. Down low. 9 feet out. Junior with the bucket.
Hey, I think the catch and shoot is all about shot preparation and decisiveness. And Junior, no hesitation there.
Outside Barrett. Evans outside. Back to Barrett. Pass to Bailey. Evans right side. Clock at 6. With the fadeaway. Red Thompson with the rebound.
Well, the biggest former Sooner in recent years, Trae Young. He was a huge star here with the Sooners. Now the face of a franchise and a rising star in the NBA.
And that one's good. Bailey.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Thompson outside. Pass to Junior. Harvey. Over Evans. They get it back. Lambert, good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
So it's Oklahoma now. It's a 16-point game. Looking back at the attention Young commanded in college, you simply couldn't leave him alone.
And, you know, Young is poised, I think, to be an all-time great shooter. You know, just like he was in college and now in the NBA, I'll tell you what, the Sooners are glad to call him one of their own.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
There's the triple. Davidson, no good.
And without a doubt, Michigan State, a huge producer of NBA talent. Some huge names from the program throughout the years. You can always count on them to develop fantastic prospects. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the free throw, no good. And for the Spartans, you guys, they produce players at all positions on a consistent basis.
You know, the most recent big names from the Spartans program, Jaren Jackson Jr., Draymond Green, Gary Harris. But also, don't forget now, big Zach Randolph came through the program as well. And I think Michigan State has just done a really good job of finding excellent talent and then developing that talent.
Pass to Bush. Webb. Here's Bush. Underwood defending. Now Mills. Back to Junior. Misses the layup.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Barrett with it. Looking on Webb. So it's the Spartans now. 13-point lead. Here's Mills. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the Oklahoma Sooners, a program on the upswing. They've had deeper runs in the tournament. The future is looking bright for Sooner fans.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Wong. Norris with it. Covered by Junior. And here's Davidson. The tray. Webb grabs the miss.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
They've been struggling here offensively.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Norris from long range. Cans it from downtown.
And check out the three-point shot on Norris. It's easy to see that this is a guy that puts the work in.
Outside Webb. Inside Junior. Misses from close range. Outside Barrett. Shoots over Webb. A nice shot by Barrett. And lately, you guys, the Sooners have been more consistent in punching their ticket to the dance.
Well, you get the feeling they are really building something here. This program has a good coach. I think is moving in the right direction. I would not be surprised to see.
And a freshman out of California, guard Red Thompson. Not a major recruit by most listings, but he can play. Another solid young option for this team.
Now here's Norris. He's covered by Thompson. From beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Michigan State the other way now. And Thompson a bit flighty on the court, or at least that's the scouting report. But which freshman players aren't like that?
You know, the coaching staff sees something in him, and they might be on to something here. You look at Thompson, they were very excited to add him to the list of incoming freshmen. I think he'll be a big part of what this program does and becomes the next couple of years.
Pass to Evans. Here's Bailey. Over Hayward. Bailey, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
The Sooners on offense, trailing by 19. Here's Conley, covered by Junior. No good from 18. One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA championship team out there.
You know, if only you could pick them out, right? Forecast the future a bit. I agree. That question in the back of your mind, is this a future MVP? Adds another layer of interest.
It's tough to think about how many of these players have that dream for themselves, knowing only the very best are going to take that next step and join the league.
A nice shot by Conley. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
To the paint. A nice shot by Junior.
Hayward showing you exactly what a true good floor general does. Read the defense and then dish accordingly.
Here's Bailey. And so it's the Spartans taking care of business here in this one.
And the strong performance from Junior, a big reason they won it going away. I mean, he never let up on the gas pedal. Pedal to the metal by Junior.
And that's the killer instinct that teams are looking for at the next level. With performances like this one, definitely improving his draft stock, if you ask me.
And that'll wrap it up for us. Until next time, good night.
It's a good win, Junior.
Yeah, I'm focused on is getting us to the tournament.
Hey, that's why we brought you here. Play the game the right way. Guys in this locker room, they really respect that. This team needs a leader right now. All right? Hey, listen to me. This team will go as far as you take us. I'm going to need you to own that, all right?
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Thanks, Coach.
Did my maker hit an ask for a favor? I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is screwed, flashing lights and I pose on the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming names, lazy days, amen. Never been on my level, keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? You, my money is flipping, these racks is tripping. Numbers don't lie when my ex so hate.
What Coach have to say? Nothing really. He likes where we're at.
Keep those numbers up in your draft position, go be sitting pretty too, all right?
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's football, basketball, anything. I don't even care if it's one of the top leagues. We're still talking about all-stars from every state, every country for the last 15 years. There is no let-up. You got to be ready for that.
Man, what makes you think I'm not ready?
Just asking me that question tells me you're not ready.
Because I'm not afraid enough?
That's better as a start. That's right, because outperforming just your teammates, that's not going to cut it no more, right? What happens when you feel overwhelmed? Because that's going to happen. What happens when you feel like it's just not clicking? What do we do then?
Work when you're on the clock ain't work.
Thank you. Okay, so you do listen sometimes. All right, not wasting my time. Look, son.
Good to see you, dude.
Respect. Thanks, big man. Look, your ceiling is sky high. I believe in you with everything I got, but you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your talents. You got to show commitment if you want to cash in on this.
I am committed.
All right, I believe that. I believe that. I also know there's always more for us to do. Always. Let's go.